All right, guys, so today I want to talk about training around and training through injuries. So as an athlete, you're going to have injuries, right? Things are going to happen in your career, and if they don't, you're probably not either training hard enough, playing hard enough, okay? Like, they're going to happen. Obviously, we want to do everything we can to avoid them, but we also need to prepare for when they do happen. And so what I want to talk about today is, we get a lot of athletes where they get banged up during a game, and they're like, hey, I need to take some time off from training. And the reality is there's always something that you can do to get better, okay? If I injure my leg, we can always work on the other leg, and we can work on upper body, right? I broke my wrist when I was 19 years old. And at the time, I hated working my legs. I hated squatting. It was my least favorite thing to do. But guess what? I broke my wrist, and really all I could do was squat. And so I squatted. During that time, I took the same amount of training, essentially, that I was doing. I was training 4 times per week. And now I squatted 4 times per week. Instead of squatting maybe once per week and then doing upper body the other days, I spent all that energy squatting. And my squat went up almost 100 pounds in the 12 weeks that I was in a cast with the broken wrist. And it's probably the best thing that ever happened to my weightlifting career, because it forced me to do the one thing that I hated doing the most. And then by the end of those 12 weeks, I actually really liked squatting. And my legs were super strong. And then when I was able to rehab my upper body, now I had a very balanced upper body and lower body. So just remember, whenever something happens, you can always do something. There's always a way to get better.